Hello and welcome to Network News. Today we've got some exciting news coming out of Bristol as the reopening of the Portishead line has been confirmed. Again. Plans to reopen the line have been on and off for many years following its closure in 1964, with the latest blow coming in July last year when Rachel Reeves scrapped the Restoring Your Railways Fund, meaning the railway faced a funding shortfall of about £30 million. Following crunch talks with the Rail Minister Peter Hendy, the Mayor of West England, Dan Norris, was able to announce on Wednesday that this funding shortfall had been filled, saying, "The Bristol and Portishead line was a victim of historic rail cuts, but today, with a Labour government and a Labour mayor, we're delivering the latest stage of my reversing beaching plan. I'm delighted to confirm that this project is now finally steaming ahead." The funding deal is set to be ratified in March and will include a contribution from North Somerset Council. The line's opening would see about 9 miles of track added to the passenger network, along with 2 new stations constructed at Pill and Portishead. Interestingly, whilst the line itself is about 9 miles long, only about 3 miles of it actually needs new tracks, as the section between Parsons Street and Pill is already used for freight traffic, though these tracks will likely still need upgrade works. The line's reopening is expected to halve travel times, reduce car commuting by 5.5%, and unlock an estimated £43 million in economic growth each year. It forms part of a broader investment in the Bristol rail network known as the Metro West programme, which includes new stations which have already opened at Portway Park and Ride and Ashley Down, as well as future openings at Henbury and North Filton, and of course this line to Portishead. Dan Norris also mentioned the possibility of a third station being added to the Portishead line to serve the stadium at Ashton Gate, though this is still yet to be confirmed. It's hoped that construction of the Portishead line will begin in the summer, with services operational by the end of 2027, bringing an end to more than 60 years without passenger services and connecting 50,000 people into the rail network. Advocacy group Bristol Rail Campaign told Network News, "We welcome the news that the government has agreed to plug the funding gap so that work can start on reconnecting Portishead to the rail network. We have waited too long for this. We hope there will be no further delays and that trains will start running in 2027. We expect that this line will follow the trend of other recent rail investments by being far busier than its business case predicts, and will continue to campaign for electrification, better trains, and new stations on the line at Ashton Gate and Portbury." So, what are your thoughts on the reopening of the Portishead line? Personally, I'm delighted, and I'm sure it'll make a big difference to the residents in the area. Although it is frustrating that it's taken this long to get to this stage, and that more effort isn't being put into future-proof the line with things like electrification and double tracking to allow higher frequencies. Still, here's to looking forward to its opening. Subscribe to Network News for more updates like this, and until next time, thanks for watching.